Hello, good evening, and welcome to this 29th episode of Let's Play Darthmod, Empire Total War. We're playing as the Great British player, faction, that's the word. That's a good start, I can't even speak English. And from memory, last turn we sort of took out the rubbish in India. We cleared away the latest two Mughal armies to free up what is at the moment the 2nd Brigade.
Sir, your orders?
Brodie's 2nd Brigade, predominantly Irish. The idea being we're going to leave what is becoming the 3rd Brigade in place. Did I repair them? Yes, I did. The 3rd Brigade in place to just defend, just absorb the Mughals' blows. That's the plan anyway. The idea being, if I can get the 2nd Brigade over here, I'm intending to... one of two things, we'll see how I feel when I get there. I'm intending to either land them in Newfoundland and work my way around, clear this whole French section, Canada, if you like, while the 1st Brigade, Larsson's boys, who's a Major General now, I think, yeah, continue engaging the Iroquois, who they've been fighting against for... I don't know, it's got to be 12, 13, 14 years now. I think they declared war fairly early. So yeah, anyway, that's the plan. Won't be till the end of the next end turn. I think now. No. Big old army, that one.
Your Majesty.
So I've got a line infantry army. Larsson's brigade, the 1st Brigade. And I think while the cat's away, while they're away, I may
Lord?
have to try it on here. What do you think? Niagara. I was going to say Nicaragua. Not quite. Niagara beckons. Outnumbered by... oh, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, fair dues. Yeah, alright, not as bad as I thought. Oh, Christ, the bowmen. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bowmen, nearly 3,000 bowmen, so over half a bow. Muskets. 3 units of muskets, 750, so it's predominantly a shooty army. Got melee infantry, 1, 2, 3, 4 thousand, over 1,000 melee infantry, and the horses. So we've got tribal gunners and 2 lancers. Okay, so it's a fairly balanced army with most of them being shooters. Range of 85, I outrange them if nothing else. And they have crap melee defense. Yeah. So let's do this. So usual shtick really. We'll see what the terrain offers us. Try and establish where the first position will be, just in case they do jump out and attack me, which might do. They've got the numbers on me, although not a lot. So far, the Iroquois, they've fought in waves. The cavalry and the melee come forward and sort of attack, and then the muskets follow up, and the bowmen usually in a big clump behind at some point. Nice hill on the left. And we have snow. Oh, it's like Christmas. Oh, and we got the Immortals, the lunatic pikemen from the Bahamas, or I think, yeah, Bahamas. Right, what do we got? So any in this clump, this copse behind the village or up there are going to be a bit of a bloody nuisance to get to, but such is life. So I'm thinking... There's a surprise. So basically we're going to have to advance on the slant, aren't we, really? Ultimately form up in no man's land and advance along this axis, I think. And that way when we start hitting the impassable terrain, presumably they'll put up a fight on the hill. Yeah, okay, like that. Vague plan. That'll do for starters, and then adapt according to whatever it throws at us. So, we need a good flank guard. The second foot, the Queen's being that flank guard. Oh, we got the new boys, the Northumberlands. Recently arrived from the homeland, the mother country and all that. So they can go next in line. I think we'll look for the Jamaicans next, and the Buffs can hold the flank. So our resident steel band. Pikes. Let's see, where are you most likely to find yourself engaged? I think to start off with, here. And then I can push them out to this flank. Effectively, if it all goes to plan, if I end up attacking, they'll breach the gap between these two regiments and then a flank march over and around the side, I think. Probably won't be anything like that at all. But you've got to have a dream, haven't you? Just got to move the microphone a bit. It's a bit better. Stick the dragons there. I think the scouts can go out in front. And Larsson, you can kind of lurk. Oh, and you've got a gun, a single gun. One single wafer thin mint. You should be able to do some execution there. Okay. I think we're done. Right.
Close to range. Reporting.
Get you out there. Maybe, gents, you should run. Might be an idea. Right, this is for a region, isn't it? So I've only got to beat them. I haven't got to kill every last one of them. First things first, I've got to secure this flank so I can conduct the pivot that I need to. Alright, boys. Ooh. We have party action. Ah! Twid! I wasn't paying attention, was I? mug the Lancers. Shattered will do. That was an expensive counter charge, wasn't it? Right, start advancing the line. Shooting in. Nobody's shooting in. Why's he taking losses then? Oh, don't run up the hill, chaps, you'll wear yourself out. Right, advance the Queens. The Jamaicans. Dear, I did lose a few too many horse there, didn't I? It was perhaps a bit impetuous of me. Still done then. How far up do we go to the end of the board? Let's get you out wide on the flank just so we know there's nobody lurking out there for when we do make our move. Lancers, boys. You may want to get the proverbial wriggle on. Very open flank out that way, isn't it? Kind of imagining all sorts of beasties and monsters rushing out at me from over there. Ah. American steel band to your positions. Larsson may be required. Apparently not. Okay. Was unexpected, I think is the word. Probably lulling me into a false sense of security though, aren't they? Masters of ambush and all other such nonsense. Right in there. Clicked something by mistake, didn't I? What the fuck am I doing? Oh my god, I'm dangerous. That is the worst line I've ever seen. Gentlemen, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Nothing to do with me, I'm sure. There's me picks. Okay, next. See if we can't slide a few cannonballs up the long flank of this unit. Fantastic image that, isn't it? The musketry rippling up and down the line. Wow. Not very good if you're on the receiving end of it, I wouldn't think, but nevertheless, good to watch. And there's more. And the old pikes. I imagine they appreciate me calling them old. Okay. We have reached the second geographical objective. The third being that main line up the hill. Wavering. Should be then gone in theory, yet they're shattered. Other units popped up over there. What we got here? Come on, bowman. There you go in. Do I go for this ridge? Right, this is the tricky bit. Nobody giving them grief on that flank, have we yet? So they can wait. Looks like we may be in a position to storm the ridge. Oh, there they are. Oh, there they are. We'll be asking for trouble if we do that. Get me ducks in a row at the minute because I'm fighting the Iroquois. I know they're very capable of nutting me when I least expect it. You can have the hill, I don't care, because I'm fighting inside troops. Really, they're still, yeah, inside there's still some. That's a fantastic image. I do like that. I'll just sit and watch this for a minute. Firing into the sodding hillside, you dickheads. Do we need bayonets? Not yet. In which case, I think we start the advance on this flank. If me boys there can pin them. There's Larsson. Slow and steady this time. No heroics. It could all go badly wrong very quickly if I'm not careful. They're folding. Keep the rockets. Rockets. Keep it up. Keep it up. We're breaking them. Oh, it's got the Northumberlands in it anyway. Oh my god, there's fucking loads of them. Come on boys, pressure on. Pressure on. Come on boys, keep it going. Hold your nerve. Ooh. Ooh. Larsson doesn't want to be involved in that particular hand-to-hand. However, the Jamaicans have a bit of a taste for it, I think. Let's do him. That'll do it. Stick them as a flank guard. I think I can disperse with the guns. Let's finish them. There's too many of them. Time to press the advantage, gentlemen. We have them on the run. Let's rout them. Let's do it. Be them. Probably a bit naive to have said that, I realise. With hindsight, where's the third one? There you are. That's all, folks. Right, okay. The region capital, so that'll do. Yeah, sometimes you have to be a bit boring, keep it tight and just push forward step by step. That, I think, was one of those times. Still lost 25% of the army. Well, more than that. A lot more than that. However, Nicaragua is ours. 3303. So yeah, I've got enough to do the whole region. Get rid of that because I can upgrade it a lot more with European. Oh, that's right, they don't mind me. Job done. I wonder why it always does that. When you return to the campaign map and you scroll out, it goes berserk. There was an army stack there, I'm sure of it. I'm not imagining things, am I? Still. As long as they're gone and they're not in ambush, that'll do. Where's the road? That's the only one. There's one there. That's the Cherokees.
Immediately! Men! Forward!
So that is my reactionary force, should I need it, depending on where they go.
Onward! Waiting
I might
orders.
move them forward just in case. So unless this Iroquois army spring out from nowhere, I'll send these guys up to take over garrison duties and push Larsson's 1st Brigade that way. What's that? West. Go west, Larsson. Yeah, good. Okay, I might have enough troops to build a bit of momentum up here now, especially if I get the 2nd Brigade over. God blimey, that's going to be 1717 or maybe even 1718 by the time they get here, but I get the 2nd Brigade over and we will start on the French from this place and move west, while Larsson is moving west to pinch out the Iroquois, and from there he can either turn north and take these on, meet Brolly in the middle, or actually he can march south. So depending on what happens up here after we finish the Iroquois, we have options. That is, of course, assuming the Spanish don't declare war, because now I have no troops on the eastern seaboard who can react to any invasion. So, yeah, exposing myself a bit at the moment. Still indifferent, so could be worse. Anyway, on that note, on the half hour, I've done all I can do, so next time we'll come back and start with an intern run, I reckon. Yeah. Yes, it's all good. All good. Right, okay, so I'll see you next time for episode 30. Christ, we're into 30 already. Yeah, see you next time. Cheers.